Hi boys and girls, comes to Springfield. It's Miss Brittany and I'm back with another video. So today we're going to talk about the positive actions of good dental hygiene. And you might be wondering, Miss Brittany, what the heck is good dental hygiene? Well, I'm about to tell you. Dental hygiene is pretty simple. It just means keeping your teeth clean. And here are some positive actions that you can do to help keep your teeth clean. The first positive action is brushing your teeth at least twice a day, in the morning and at night. That way you can start your day with a fresh, clean mouth, and you can end your day with a fresh, clean mouth. The second positive action is to floss your teeth at least once a day. This can help get the gunk and stuff that can get in between your teeth that your toothbrush can't reach. The third positive action you can do is to stay away from foods that may cause your teeth to go bad even faster. And one of those things is sugar. And so staying away from things like candy and sugary drinks, because when you eat too much of them, it decays your teeth, and then your teeth get cavities or they can start to decay, and you might have to get dental work done on them. Following these positive actions are going to help keep your teeth cleanly, and they're going to help keep you out of the dentist for unneeded work. So today I'm going to show you what can happen to your teeth if you don't take care of them. So what I'm going to use is, I have 4 cups here, 2 eggs. I'm going to use mouthwash. I'm going to use vinegar and a can of Coca-Cola. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 cup and put an egg in it, and then I'm going to take mouthwash and I'm just going to pour it in until it covers the egg. Okay, and then I'm going to take another cup with an egg in it and the can of soda, and I'm gonna pour it on top of this egg. Don't want it to overflow until it covers it up. Okay, I think that's good. See? All right, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let the 2 eggs sit in the soda and the mouthwash overnight. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to pause the video and I want you to make a prediction. What is going to happen to the egg in the soda cup, and what is going to happen to the egg in the mouthwash? So pause the video and then I'll see you guys tomorrow with your predictions. All right, you guys, so these have sat overnight and we're going to see what has happened to them.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the eggs. I'm going to start with the egg and the mouthwash first. And let's just observe it. It's still pretty hard, but there is a little discoloration in there. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to set it in this cup and we'll come back to it. So now let's look at the egg in the soda. So I'm going to pull it out. There's a lot of discoloration on this one. It's still the same consistency, but we're gonna put it in this cup. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to take some vinegar and we're going to put it in the cup and see what happens to the eggs.
Okay, so I'm gonna move these out of the way because we don't really need them anymore. And we have our egg that was in the soda, it's labeled cola, and we have our egg that was in the mouthwash, it's labeled mouthwash. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pour the vinegar in there, and then we're gonna observe what's happening to the eggs. So let's see here. Okay. Okay, so now let's compare the 2 eggs. So the egg in the mouthwash, There's a few bubbles around it, not too many. It looks pretty normal in the vinegar. But now let's look at the egg that was in the soda. There are a lot of bubbles around it, and it almost looks like the vinegar is eating away at the shell. It looks pretty crazy. So now let's think of these eggs as your own teeth. So the outer shell of the egg is representing what's called enamel, which is the hard part of your tooth, which protects your tooth. And when you drink sugary drinks or eat a lot of sugar, and especially if you don't brush your teeth, this is what's going to happen to your tooth. It's going to lose its enamel, which is what the vinegar is doing to the shell. It's eating at it, and eventually is what would happen to your tooth. You would lose the enamel, and then you would get things like cavities. But if you the one in the mouthwash, the vinegar isn't eating it away because the mouthwash is helping protect the enamel or the shell. And so when you practice good dental hygiene, when you do positive actions like brush your teeth or floss or use mouthwash, then your enamel is going to be protected and you aren't going to get cavities or as many cavities as you would if you didn't brush your teeth. So let's take the eggs out and see what they look like, because I want to. Okay, so I'm going to take the mouthwash one out first because it hasn't really changed much. So, see, it looks pretty normal. There's like a few bubbles on it. Bam. But let's take out this soda one because I think it's like hard. I think it's like feels weird. Whoa. Look at all like the cracks and stuff. It feels like it's gonna bust in my hand, and then there's gonna be the egg everywhere because it feels like the shell is not very protective of the egg. All right, I'm gonna put it back in. All right, you guys, so I hope you learned something today about brushing your teeth. I hope you remember to brush your teeth at least twice a day, floss every day, stay away from the gross sugary drinks unless you want your teeth to look like this. I'm just kidding. If you do drink any sugary drinks, it's okay every once in a while, but make sure you brush your teeth afterwards so that your teeth can look like this and you can protect your enamel. That's all I have for you today. I miss you all so much and I can't wait to see you again. Bye! Okay, you guys, real quick, I want to show you what's happened as I've edited this video. Look at this egg in the mouthwash. It has bubbles all over it, but it looks like the mouthwash has protected the shell and strengthened it so the bubbles can't get in. But then look at the egg that was in the soda. All of this stuff right here is like the egg shell that has come off, because if you like look at the egg and like now it doesn't really, its shell is like coming off. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.